Good morning, YouTube. I'm here with ZZ Mark and
Hey, Mark.
the
Good morning, ZZ.
Eddie
Morning.
Horvath. Starting this out on a very sad note today. Chuck from Iron and Oak Sawmill has passed away. And I couldn't even believe it. I was doing my comments and stuff on YouTube and I see a video. It was a tribute towards Chuck. And I'm like, this can't be true. He had a heart attack, and Deb, you're in our prayers,
Yes.
in our thoughts. That's a rough road. Sorry about it. And we met him at the Bunyan Show.
Yep, God rest his soul.
Nice man, very nice man. All right, getting on to super thankses. Dave from Ohio Hilltops Hobby Farm, and thank you so much for the super thanks.
Thanks, Dave.
And happy birthday to Tim Burris, 68 years old on the 24th. So
Happy birthday, Tim.
happy birthday. And we have got a moose. And it's from Troy Meats. I'll come up close here. It's stainless steel, and I'm gonna make a little plaque for it, and we're gonna hang it on the wall back there. But look at that.
That's really nice.
It's beautiful. It looks like it's stainless steel, and I like the way the texturing in it. It almost looks like there's fur on it. But
Nice job.
nice job. Thank you so much, Troy. And what do we got going for today?
Oh, we're not gonna cut cherry. We're gonna cut oak, 1 7/8 by 10 by 14 lowboy decking.
1 7/8. They're going to challenge us.
Yeah, they can't use two.
I got to get the set works readjusted, and we better get some stuff ready to go.
Let's get it done.
All right, let's get going. Hello, everybody. We're going to saw some decking, and this is take 2, actually. We had some problems getting the log loaded, so we had to shut down for a minute. This log got so much crook in it, it should be a politician. All right, we're going to try to just take small pieces off this till we get a straight line here. See where we're at. Eddie's going to devine it. It's a devine log. And we want to get 10-inch wide by 1 7/8 decking. I'm just making these small enough for ZZ. All right, let's get behind the bark here. Having that roller too far back is not a big help. All right, now we can do something with it, I think. So, sorry about the camera. Now we got the flat spot we wanted. Let me put my taper away. Yeah, we had a heck of a time getting this log ready to go here. But we usually win in the end. Bop, boom. I'm going to shove that back a little bit on the back there. I can't do it right there because I'll end up hitting my blade. There we go. I might run that taper out one more time. Yeah, that's a little bit better. another job we're doing. All right. We're well below our magic number, so we don't need to worry about blade clearances. Put the taper away. We don't need that no more. It's going to be a nice boom here. Yep, that's a cab shaker. 10 inches wide, Ed? 10 inches wide, okay. Yeah, me and Eddie just had a little conversation, everybody. Alright. Let's take off a chunk and keep moving along here. I'm going to get a 10-inch wide can. There was nothing left on our log yard that was over 12 foot that was decent. So this is what you deal with. Saw and garbage. I did get the saw teeth delivered, so I gotta get a warm day to put them in, because you can't put them in with gloves on. Alright, I'll take one more off here, and we're gonna start working another face to get our parallel going. Alright. I gotta try to get that thing shoved down. We could have been back about another 6 inches, but it's the way things work. Face down, get a flat spot on it. A little thick. A minute to get that out of the way. I'm going to take that full thickness, I think. Yeah, let's do it. I can get 10 inches out of there. Then we're going to put these back up on the carriage. That's a boom. All right. We got one of our 20 pieces we need. shove this thing back or not. I don't got enough track. Alright, I'm gonna take a... I'm gonna run them dogs out. I just want a better hold on them. Alright, I'm going to see if anything moved here. Looks good. Alright, I'll take another piece of 4-quarter off. That takes us right to 10. Let's lay it down and start taking some decking off. Here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to run it down the tracks a little bit. I don't know if that'll work or not. It did move a little bit. Looks good. Alright. Let's start making this happen here. I'm going to take a little thin one off here. And we're going to start taking some thick stuff off. That little bit of wing ain't going to hurt a deck. And we're sawing off 1 7/8 by 10s. I'm going to try to nudge that back a little bit more as I turn it again. I want to be on that last headlock. I'd like to be anyway. See if they can shove it down. Can you push it back? I'm going to send it down the track and see if they can work it down a little bit. We're trying to get on that 4th headlock, so I'm sitting on the sitting on that knee. Good. I can get that, guys. That's better. You can see when you're sawing 14-foot stuff, you got a little bit of room. But I'd rather be held down by 4 dogs, not have that wobbling back there. Okay, we're going to just line it back up with the saw. That pretty close there. Take a little bit more. Might as well make it right. All right. Here we go. I lost count. Boom. Springing shut on the back of that saw. That's an ugly piece there, but I can't do nothing about that. All right, let's go to 1 7/8. That's as close as I can get it, everybody. I don't even know if that's usable or not. All right, let's get our next. Oh, you want to put that on? Okay. We're going to do this one right now, everybody. That's a wide one there. It's heavy. Gotta wait for my blocks, have a sip of coffee. Everybody likes longer videos. I think you might get one today. So let's take it down to 10 inches. We're going to call that good. Let's go get the second log. All right, let's bring it up. I might even show that our little struggling with that log. I might put that on a short. There we go. See, I got an opportunity here now. This got that big old bell end on it. Let me pull up a little bit here so I can do something with it. These are big logs, everybody. Boom. Okay, I like that. I'm going to go back just a little bit more on the knees. Let's pump that front out just a skosh. Back's nice and tight. Mr. Master Dog's doing his job. got a beautiful hold on it. All right. Hopefully we're not too fat of a cut on the back side. You're gonna need a chainsaw for that. Basically, once you get a log set up with a flat spot, you can do a lot with it now. We're below the magic number. They put that taper away. And that's something that's easy to forget, everybody. You run them knees back. Boom. And I'm going to run that front out just a little bit again. All right, she ain't going nowhere, but into the saw. That's the best way to do it right there. You can take a little bit off at a time. Yeah, it makes a little mess, but I'm going to try to get a couple from the outside of this one once we get enough face. Finish opening the other sides before I get greedy. You don't want to get greedy too quick. Put that taper back. What you're saying. Is there bark under it? Eddie's seen something. Got her. Oh, you got another one down there. And this got some pretty good bark on it, everybody. But that'll throw a can out really fast. Boom. We did get a boom. Back to sawing. That taper worked out to our advantage in this case. take a thin one off so I can get some more face open. Measure that. Measure that face. You get 10 out of it. All right, we're gonna take a thick one off. That's what I was. If it has a touch of wane on it, it's not going to hurt decking. Boom. All right. I think what I might do, I like the way that log is canting down to the 10 inches. Just try something here, everybody. Try to get this down to 10 inches. Let's see if it moved. That looks good. All right, I'm going to take a piece of 4/4 off. I think I can get 10 inches out of that for sure without measuring it. Looks like metal to me, Eddie. See what's going on here? I don't know what that is. Sure looks like metal to me. Well, if that's a fact, I didn't hear nothing. That might be bullets. Alright, I'm going to try to bring that other face back out one more time. Get this down to final 10. That way we're pulling off all the outside decking we can get off of it. That looks good. Yeah, that might have been shot with something. Metal detector didn't tell us anything, so. That saw was trying to stick. All right, we got like 10 1/4. I'm gonna take it down to 10. We're gonna take a little shim off here. A little bit of man glitter. Take just a little one off here, guys. Get past that wane. Looks like there's more blue coming up. One thing nice, we didn't put new teeth in the saw. I don't know what that is. Turn that other face out. Something metallic, but whatever it is, the metal detector sure didn't pick it up. Find it though if it's in there. It's not worth a hoot. Let's see what we get in final thickness. We're not going to get that other one out, but I hear something pinging in that saw, but whatever it is, we went through it. Yeah, I see that, Ed. That will be the first time since we've been up here on this mill that we ever hit anything. Well, we're going to go ahead and edge this off. But at the end of the video, we will look at it. And see what it was. All right. Kind of anxious to see if we made it. All right, let's let Mr. Laser tell us where we're going to cut here. All right, let's do that. Then we'll take it down to 10. I didn't know if that side was good or not. wind is making it just nasty outside. It was 25 degrees this morning. All right. I think you got one or two more to edge off here. We're waiting for a customer to come get some sawdust this morning. Mr. Laser earns his money. So we do pay him very well. Being a laser, you know. Alright. And we got very little bit of work with here, so I'm just going to leave a little bit of wane on both sides. Got some blue in it. Good enough. I'm anxious to see what them teeth look like at the end here. Whatever it was enough to make it turn blue, but yet not detectable that deep. So that was pretty deep in that log. Another one is going to be real close. But like I said, we'll leave wane on part of it. Let me see where we're at on the front of this. Alright, let's see where that goes. Take just a and heavy to run through the normal edger. Once we get the new one, I think we'll be better off. They'll be more accurate. Oh, that's looking good. It was just enough. Is that it, Eddie? All right, everybody, we're going to catch you at the end here, and we'll see what we get done. Eddie says we're taking 5. All right, there it is. And it did turn out to be metal. That was deep into the center of this log. Is right in the pith there, if you're looking at the where the nail location. So it was just deep enough to be where the metal detector couldn't sense it. But the miracle was it really didn't do much damage to that teeth. And we are changing the saw bits. So they needed changed anyway. So
And you have them already.
yeah, the saw bits did come in. And but yeah, I'd like to welcome everybody that's new to the channel. Welcome aboard, and everybody that's been here for a while, welcome back. And thanks for watching the video. Please like, please share, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.